What up, what up, what up, what up, YouTube? Back again with another video. Alright, so now that we have the Madden 25 ratings that are out now, let me just go over the Bears roster really quick. Some of my concerns with the roster for Madden, that is. What am I seeing here? Let's go by quarterbacks first. Position, quarterback, apply. All right. So, of course, Caleb Williams, top of the stack. Brett Ripken, he had a pretty good game, the Hall of Fame game. So we'll see how his ratings change from him and Bajent, where they played. He did. You seem like he got the ratings right even before launch in terms of like Bajent and him. Because the way he played that game is freaking crazy. And that other quarterback, Colin Johnson. We'll see if he makes the roster. It's kind of like on the bubble. So we'll see how he continues to play through the preseason. But Caleb Williams, speed, I think we got him speed at 86. The rest of his stats, let's see. Oh, 89 acceleration. So he's not so bad in terms of speed. I think if I remember correctly, I believe Justin was just at 90. I think 90 speed, I believe. But I don't really sneak as much. I sneak when I have to. So as long as his throwing is good, that's really all I care about. Like the passing portion of it, which is actually pretty good. Actually got 2 points higher throwing power than Justin had. I think Justin had 91 throwing power. As opposed to his 93. Better stats when it comes to the short throws and deep ball accuracy. So we'll see how all this plays out in the game. Throwing the pressure 81. I think Justin was like a 75. So had those pretty blatant bad throws that we used to have. So let's go back here. Try the running backs. Probably throw the fullback in there too. Blasting game is our fullback. Good guy in the red zone in terms of blocking. But Swift, who is also, I believe he's a superstar as well, so he has an ability. And that ability is, I think it's at the bottom. Yep. So balance beam, recover faster after broken tackles, and carrying the ball, and avoid stumbling from running into other players. And also Energizer. Ball carriers with this ability will replenish a portion of your stamina upon successfully performing any skill moves. So got a significant amount of points over Killer Herbert. So it's 2 points faster speed. Probably help in terms of like taking the ball away, because you guys always see like Khalil Herbert always gets caught in the backfield. Well, not get caught in the backfield, but he always gets tracked down. So I never able to take a home run to the end zone a lot of times. So, but it's nice having two good backs, because I was using a 7-7 starter last year and Khalil Herbert, and I still did pretty good running the ball. So, be a nice compliment having Swift on the team. Blackson Game, of course, Rashawn Johnson, and Travis Homer filling out the roster on running backs. All right. Wide receivers. All right. Keenan Allen, top rated wide receiver, but you see that speed though, at 89 speed. He's it's between him and this is the thing about the wide receiver that I'm talking. I mean, it's nice that he has a lot of abilities. Let's go to all his abilities. So, because he has like basically both. So he's an X factor and also a superstar. So we got like max security, mid out elite, slot-o-matic, and outside apprentice. So he like basically just has like everything that you would need like in a wide receiver. But could you imagine me putting an 89 overall receiver on the outside? Good release as well. It's just the speed that's if he was a speed guy at 95 or 94 with all those traits. And my thing is it's threatening deep. And the thing that I always have with the Bears is we just never had speedsters for wide receivers, so we can't threaten those safeties. So because you can't threaten those safeties, it's easy to play man bump. Without safety help, if your receivers don't win on the line, you can't really get anybody upfield. And that's where Valus comes in Madden 24 with my big shots with Valus, which was nice because I had Valus in the slot, so nobody ever expected a go route from a slot a lot of times. So you can see them, they'll bump and then they'll cheat with the safeties and I can bomb them over the top. So we'll see how it plays out, but I definitely know he's definitely going to come in clutch because he has all the attributes. I mean, catching 96, spectacular catch 95, route running, everything, all his abilities and traits, all the 90s. So he's a top-notch receiver. It's just the only thing that's just below is just the speed. Everything's good but the speed. And Madden is really a speed game, so it's just a matter of seeing how this plays out. Initially, when the game comes out, I'm gonna start him on the slot, and DJ Moore's gonna be on the left, and Odunze is gonna be on the right. He's a little bit faster, but playing on the right, if he was like I need him to be high in the 90s, like 90, 94. Because 92 is the same as DJ Moore, and unless you beat him right off the line, man, it's hard to like beat people upfield with that speed. Like 94, you can really threaten deep. And we'll see, man. We'll see how the game goes. I don't know how strong man difference is going to be, but that's really what's going to make the difference, though. It's how people play man defense. So, all right, switch positions again. Let's just do all the linemen. Get it over with. Because this is everybody like in a roster in training camp, so some people are not going to be here when the season launches and they have the actual launch ratings. So I'm just going to leave everybody in here for now. And our highest rated lineman is Tevin Jenkins, 81, and Braxton Jones on the left. on the left and then down the right on the right. And then my interior, so you got Bates as the center, Ryan Bates as the center. But this is better though. So at least my 5 guys are all in the 70s as opposed to Man 24. I think I had 2 guys in the 60s. So my rushing wasn't really up to par. So looking at this, at least I got 3 guys almost in the close to 80s at least. And Jones and Wright, center, or Davis. So yeah, I mean, it's not bad. It's a little bit of improvement from last year, but it's manageable. It's manageable. It's enough to get get into routes and throwing the ball fast, get out of my hands to help the line a little bit. So that's going to be the strategy for right now. It's just short passes, till how well they hold, how the defense is playing, and readjust based on how the defense plays. So the line is not the best, but it's better than it was last year. All right. Switch positions. See what we got next. Oh, tight ends. Tight end. All right, tight end. It definitely Komet finally got some dues, but I can't wait to get the cornerbacks though. But for now, tight end, you can see Komet, 83. He's actually rated as the 10th best tight end in the in entire Madden. So at 83. So I think last year he played right under 79 or 78, I believe. So it's nice to see him get his due finally. And then we got the old man back, Mercedes Lewis, back up. And we got Gerald Everett from the Chargers. I thought he was going to be a little bit faster, though. I didn't know he was going to be rated to 84. For some reason, I just thought he was going to be faster because he's smaller than Komet. And he was brought in for, like, speed-wise. So it's just kind of crazy that his speed is just, it's a little bit lower. So I don't know. You might just see Komet all the time because I thought he was bigger. Let's see what his size is. Hold on. I mean, it was smaller, sorry. So his speed is supposed to be the thing. So he's got him at 6'3", 250. That's pretty big. That's pretty solid, though. Pretty solid size. 250 at 6'3". Yeah, it doesn't seem like... See, it says vertical threat. It's archetype at 84. That's doesn't make any sense. I thought he was faster. It's crazy. Let's see what Komet says. I'm just like trying to see how you use something like that. It's like you must have just leave Komet on the field for all downs. Then, like, how do you use him? It's like a little bit slower. Just possession archetype. I mean, I get that part. So you know what I mean? I called it earlier. That's the reason why he was brought in, because it was supposed to be speed. It's supposed to be really faster. But in Madden, they got him rated lower in speed-wise. I thought he'd be like an 87 or 88 or something. But you know what I mean? So I'm looking like in Madden, like how do you, what would be the incentive to bring him in? Is it for blocking? I can't use him for blocking because he's smaller. Well, he was 6'3", 250. Let's see what Komet is. Komet is like 6'5". Yeah, 6'6", 260. You know what I mean? It's like just a better all-around tight end. Like, there would be no need for me to bring him in. The way Madden plays, with, how short the game is. It was like a 15-minute quarter game, to see how we could use him. But this is Madden we're talking about. And I think they reduced the time to 4 minutes quarters now, I think, from what I played in beta. It's like 4-minute quarters as opposed to 5. All right, let's go to the cornerbacks. Cornerbacks and safeties all together. Oh, I haven't done linebackers yet either. But you know how Madden is, man. How do you use linebackers? They don't give them any, if they don't jump. So we'll see. Because I think in college football, it's not the same. You can actually use, like, linebackers. So I just hope, like, Madden allows us to start using them again, because it's almost like a wasted position in the game. Okay, Joe Johnson finally is getting his just due. Ever since he was a rookie, they've always had his speed at 88. And I think he got 1 point last year before the game ended. But like at launch in 24, he was at 88. And finally he's up here at a 90 now finally. Which is nice because on the other side, you're going to have Stevenson at a 91 speed or 91 speed. And we'll see, man. We'll see how... But I know one thing they've changed. If I go into his stats, he goes to his coverage. Most of it is in 90. I look at that zone coverage, 95. And also play rec is also high as well. Play recognition, 91. So hopefully he's playing better than he did in 24, because 24 was horrendous. The way they rated him, the way they built his character in 24 was a crime, how bad he played. So I'm hoping... Just looking at these attributes, high 90s. I don't expect him, I don't really play man coverage that much, but the zone coverage, 95, play rec. I mean, he should be making big plays for me. And then his other guy, Stevenson, is at 78. And this is the guy that had almost all my interceptions last year. Speed is good. If you go to his 74 play rec and 80 zone coverage. But you guys saw the game. You saw when I played with him. It's like he was the one that got most of my picks. And Jalen Johnson was the one doing all the rookie stuff. And he was a rookie last year and played way better than Johnson did in the game. And I was always complaining that, well, Johnson is a Pro Bowler. Why don't they have him rated as a Pro Bowler? Because he doesn't play in the game like a Pro Bowler. He was playing more like he was, and he was playing like the way John Johnson should be playing, which is crazy. So going down the list, we got Kevin Byard from the Eagles, replacing Eddie Jackson. Eddie Jackson was a 91 speed, so just 2 points to compensate. So I got two solid safeties now, one strong and one free. So Byard would be the free, and Jaquan Brisker would be the strong. So two solid guys at 89 speed. So nice. And of course my slot defender, which I really put him at safety sometimes when I play him. I nickel over G, and I put him. He generally falls in the slot area because of his speed. So I put him on top high so he can cover. So at least he gets more ground to cover those deep go routes from the slot receivers. I was supposed to put him in the slot where he's closer to the line of scrimmage, and his 88 speed doesn't cover as much. So that's the switch up on there that I got to worry about. And of course, Jonathan Owens, it's a nice addition because of his speed from the Green Bay Packers. Terrell Smith. So, I mean, I got some speedsters on here now. Another 92 speed guy for Tavares Moore. I mean. But I don't know how many of these guys are going to make the final roster, though. It's a lot of speed in here. I'm seeing a lot of Blackwell 94. Just a lot of speedy guys in here. I just don't know how it's going to hold when we finally get the roster distributed at the start of the season. And I believe defensive linebackers are next. Linebackers, outside linebackers, defensive line, left end, tackle. All right, let's see what these guys are bringing to the table. Of course, Montez Sweat. Surprised he doesn't have anything considering the season he had last year. I mean, he led two different teams in sacks. You know, like I say, the Bears get no love, man. We get no love. No special abilities, nothing. It's just raw stats. We're going to just go off his raw stats. I mean, acceleration and speed is actually for linemen. That's actually pretty good. Strength at the 80. So, I mean, it's just solid numbers. Hopefully, you know, if he has the same season he has this year, probably, you know, we'll see a little bit of a change next year is the hope. And TJ Edwards, solid linebacker. I just hope linebackers play like linebackers because I have linebackers. Tremaine Edwards, another guy. I mean, fast line, 85, 87 speed linebackers. It's just, you know, they don't give linebackers the ability to put their hand up. And this needs to change. If not, then it's like those 3-4 and 4-3 defenses. That's why you don't see them as much because everybody needs to have all these safeties on the field. And it hinders you being able to play against the run a lot of times just because of the strength and weight. And it says there's going to be more physics in the game. So we'll see, man. We'll see how this thing all ships out and how the game changes as we play. So, I mean, I don't have the best pass rushers, as you can see. Javon Dexter was a rookie last year. And he's still in the 70s, man. Austin Booker was a rookie pickup this year, from, I believe from Kansas. You know, they got him rated as a 69. So go down the list, as you can see, the starters are all in the 70s, except for Sweat. Except for Sweat, so yeah, it's gonna be another rough season rushing the quarterback. It's gonna be another rough season rushing the quarterback. And that's it, man. That's the roster, man, for the Bears. So Keenan Allen's top-rated guy, DJ Moore, Jalen Johnson, Kevin Byard, DeAndre Swift, Montez Sweat, and then my linebackers, Colt, safety, tight end, Jenkins, Linemen, and on down the list. So this is the core of the teams right here. The core is from commit up. So all this 83 and up. So the highest is a 90 to 83. And I have about how many players there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 players on offense. 1, 2, 3, 4 players to make a difference. And based on how I'm good with the quarterback, with Caleb Williams, to make a difference in how we play offense. So that's the roster, man. I'll put the link of where I'm at right now while I'm looking at this in the chat, so you get a chance to review your team and see how your team stacks up. So overall roster here, I think it's been filled this weekend. Or Friday, I believe, wasn't it? They released the quarterback ratings. So there's your top guy, Madden, McCaffrey, 99, Mahomes, Kelsey, Trent Williams, Tyreek Hill, all your 99s. So there you have it, man. If you got any questions, as usual, man, hit me in the comment section. Until next time, fellas, I'll holler at you dudes later. I won.